Good evening, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We've got today's such an awesome day for us to do a show, Callie. Did you know that today it's February 22nd, 2022, 2222. I'm so excited. It's going to be a great show today, you guys. If you're live with us, make sure that you help us share. Let us know where you're watching us from. It'll just be a couple seconds here before we get started. We have an amazing show for you guys tonight. While Callie is sharing, I'm going to go share it onto my personal. So if you're on live, please help us share it into yours so we can get more people to join us. Turn my volume down so you guys don't hear me echoing here. Hi, Petra. How are you? Let's see.
And don't forget that you guys have until Friday to submit your love grams. We are still accepting those and reading those, and we really enjoy reading it. So please continue to send them in. But really, my question is, will the real Jer King please
from Wisconsin? So
I know
a couple of you out there.
There's
in trouble.
I know. There's all sorts of drama. Go listen to that post and read that post, because I'm just like,
oh my goodness,
Jer King that is causing all this uproar. There's just
lots of drama on there. I know we're the real Jer King. Please stand up.
Yeah, please. If you are on tonight, please let us know that it is you, and let's just.
I think that someone already said that it was them, Callie.
Did they? Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm glad, because it was like.
I know.
It's supposed to be a love gram, but it was causing all sorts of.
I know, right? I know. It's crazy. Hmong people, we have so especially and we're all in one like clustered area, then it just is like, is it you? Is it you?
Well, so apparently there's like 5 Jer Kings, which is, I mean, the King last name I feel like is not as like, there's not as many people, common. But apparently they're all living in Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
So
yes. So we've got Bangsu says, hi, Callie. And Eric Thor says, the cold state of Minnesota. Is it snowing there? I'm supposed to be there in like 2 weeks. So I'm hoping that, or 2.5 weeks. So I'm hoping that the snow is all melted away. We've got Peachy Her. Good evening, ladies. Hello. And Ty, what's the tea? The tea is that, Callie, we are doing this love gram and we so have been enjoying it. I love reading all of the love grams that people have been sending in. And apparently there's just a lot of people with the same name. And so people are just kind of wondering, who is this from, right? Like the wife, the girlfriend. If it's not from them, who is it from? But it's probably not even to them because it's anonymous or whatever it may be. So if you go and read all of our, go listen to our grams and read the comments, you'll know why.
And if you have not sent an gram, please do. Even if it's not to your spouse, I'm not gonna, people got stuff going on. But send it to your mom, to your dad, to your cousin, to your brother, whoever it is. Just send them.
Yeah. Oh, we've got Gumbowie says, I'm from Wisconsin Rapids and a Kang. There's a ton of us here in Rapids. LOL. We have several Jer Kangs. That was the dilemma. Yo. There was a lot of is this you?
Right, because apparently there's very loving couples, but there's also non-loving couples. So
no, it's not that they're not loving, Callie. It's like, I'm not jealous of you, but at the same time, I will cut you. That's what it is.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
hi, Chai. Thank you for tuning in. Jamie Zhang says, I love the energy y'all bring. Thank you. But yes, this is our last call, you guys. We are only accepting love grams until Friday, the 4th. And so after that, Kelly and I will go and, record or read the rest of all the love grams. We have like over 30, almost 40 love grams sitting in our inbox right now. So if we have not gotten to you, please know that we will read all of them. We are not selecting just one or two to record. We are reading all of them. And so just know that if you submit it, we will read it. Just please make sure it's appropriate, or that would be the only reason why we wouldn't read it if it's something that's not appropriate. But so far, they've all been just so awesome to read. We haven't caught up to all of them yet, but the ones that we have read so far, oh my gosh, some of them are just so cute. Some of them are sad. And it doesn't have to be to like your partner. I mean, it could be to your friends. We've got a couple that are, writing it to their mom and dad who are either alive or have passed, or a sibling, or whatever it is. Just, I think expressing to the people you love how you feel is so important. My family, we just recently lost somebody near and dear to our heart at a super young age. And you just never know what tomorrow is going to bring. And it's just so important for us to continue to express and be vulnerable. I know in our culture, it's not really the norm to do that. Our parents don't do that, but let's not continue that. Let's be that change, and let's continue to express ourselves and tell people we love them, that we love them,
Yeah.
All right.
Sure. And then, of course, we are still having the Love Vault, so please make sure to go. We have rolling application process, and so if you know somebody or if you would like to apply, that is still ongoing, and we will be. We've started working on that, so please definitely join. If you are going to be single on Valentine's Day, just apply. That's all.
Yeah, it's been we have the applicant pool is pretty large right now, and so I think Callie and I are slowly working through that and trying to match people according to what they're looking for. So if you know someone who's single, tag them, let them know that we are looking to fill up our vault even more. If you're single, tag yourself or just apply.
If you're about to be single, go ahead and apply, because Valentine's Day is coming up, and if you don't have the budget to buy a gift, it's a great time to break it off and come join us in the Love Vault. And
we're not encouraging you to, but I mean,
right,
it's bound to happen.
Just if you're laying there late at night thinking, I gotta find a way out. Valentine's Day is coming around the corner. Now's a great time to break it off. And again, come join us in the Love Vault. It's going to take us a couple of weeks. That's why I'm like, if you already know that you're not going to make it, just apply, because it'll take us time. So again, I'm not, saying that you should break up, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
I don't know what happened there. Was it just
a little bit? Yeah. Please do share the this episode tonight. We are super excited to have our Miss Hmong USA 2022 joining us tonight, talking about just the pageant, her background, and then the big project that she is working on. And so please share this and send lots of hearts to show support for her. We're super excited.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, we were there when the crowning was happening, but of course we were at our booth, so we weren't able to, actually be present and enjoy her moment with her. And so we really wanted to bring her on just to kind of share with us her experience and what her plans are. So I don't think she needs much of an introduction, Callie, but if you may.
Yes, I shall. So if you have not seen the post, again, we are having on with us Miss Hmong USA 2022, Miss Hnub Ci Xiong, and she was born in Thailand and then came to the US in 2006 at the age of just 6 years old. As a Hmong woman from Thailand, Ms. Xiong has always valued the importance of education, women's rights, and standing up for minority rights. Last fall, she graduated from CSU East Bay, where she studied child development, and with her degree, she wishes to help encourage her Hmong brothers and sisters to aim for higher education. With her background, she wishes to empower every individual to ensure that no matter where you come from, you too can do it. Her goal as Miss Hmong USA is to bring awareness about anti-hate for the elderly in the Hmong community. Asian elderly face a wave of discrimination, as we have seen with the COVID and all of that about, China. She believes that it's very important to teach the elders about their rights as well as how to protect themselves from discrimination. And so with that, we are going to bring her on. Oh, actually, she just disappeared from the backstage, and so I guess I took a little bit too long, just kept rambling on, so
No, she's having some technical issues, so it'll just be a second before we bring her back on. But while she's getting herself back on, what are you guys up to?
And definitely ask questions. This is a great chance. This is, Miss, this is the first New Year in like 2 years, right? And so we haven't had like a Miss Hmong USA in 2 years, and so this is sort of our first Hmong Miss USA after COVID, and so definitely ask questions about her. She would love to answer and to engage with all of you. Okay, all right, Miss Nucci, are you ready? On, okay?
I don't know what's up with my internet, but oh my god.
Okay.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, you're on live with us now.
Yeah, my internet connection is on and off, so it's been windy in California. That's why Hnub Ci Xiong.
Yeah. That's okay. I could, like I said, I completely understand. Our people who watch our show, they know too. My internet is wonky. I have to like tell my kids to get off. There will be moments during the show where I'm like 2 seconds and I would walk out to tell my kids to get off. So I completely understand. But thank you so much for making time for Callie and I. We know you've got a busy schedule since winning Miss Hmong USA 2022. So thank you for just making time for us to kind of share your experience with us. We really appreciate it.
Of course. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys.
Yeah. All right, Callie, should we just get started? You want to ask the first one?
Yes. All right. So talking about you graduating, and congratulations, that is such a big accomplishment to finish college, especially during these COVID times where we have to do everything virtually and you can't go in and interact. And so you decided to study child development. What inspired you to go into that field, and what do you want to do with it?
Yeah, so growing up, có bao like nhiều khó tua thì thấy tế tôi ạ. So you chỉ là chỉ cho bao lu mẹ cả na, chỉ là ba chỉ cho tao yêu na. So growing up, I'm just like helping people because I know how it feels not having anyone to help me. So I kind of have this mindset like, oh my God, I want to learn about children. I want to learn what they're thinking when they're little kids. And I want to help and improve them to have a good, education, which is why I want to be studying in this field. And it's just an eye opening once you get into that field. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think that as so Callie and I are actually both born in Thailand too.
Yay!
So
Okay.
you're not alone. We're all on the same page.
No, okay. I was like,
No. I moved. Well, we migrated here to resettled into the States when I was only 2, but Callie came a little bit later. So I think for me, like right to call like because the Hmong language is very beautiful and it's very like storytelling. So if you don't know all of the words, sometimes it's hard to speak it to kind of really get your message across. So by all means, feel free to speak Hmong if you want to. Us, we kind of go Hmonglish. We go back and forth. So
yeah, no, we could do that. Definitely. I use Hmonglish all the time.
Yeah.
So definitely.
Yeah. But what I was gonna say was I think like with your decision to go into the field that you go into, I can totally see why. Because I think we've all have experienced it firsthand where I think this is also the reason why I can't speak for Callie, but I know for me why sometimes I'm more passionate about helping our Hmong community just because we know the struggles of our parents. We know the struggles that we go through, coming here and not knowing how to speak English, being bullied as kids, right? Or being made fun of, and then having to like translate for our parents. There's just so much that goes on in our little brains when we were kids, having to like deal with all of that. And so I think that it is a very interesting topic. And I wish that more people would speak on that, to kind of share their
Are
you okay? Oh I guess it just wasn't me. Okay.
Am I frozen?
Yeah. You got cut off a little there, but
okay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
no.
I'm done with my ramble.
No. Yeah, definitely because a lot of the Hmong na le you nhớ thì nó thì le kind of bảo lưu thì it's a little easy for them. But then for me, I came over here when I was 6, so I have to learn everything. I mean, I'm still pretty young, but like thằng đó thì những bảo lưu theo bảo ta na. Yeah, it's a little hard to learn English all over again because I only know Hmong. Like, you want me to learn English? You know, it
Yeah.
just it's just difficult. But then, like, you know, you get a hang of it once you're over here for a long time period. You know.
Yeah, I think that there's like now it's like a different kind of struggle for the kids here because I think now, like with like our parents' generation, they're still speaking Hmong to us and we grew up hearing that. And now I feel like a lot of the kids, like have stopped hearing Hmong, and are losing that. But now they're having to like struggle between like what is my identity, right? Now I can't speak it, like I don't even understand it, but I still look like an Asian, a Hmong person, and so I think that there's definitely the struggles that we have are going to be different from what our kids, their struggles. And I think really figuring out like who you identify as a person is going to be really, really important.
Yeah. So I want to share a funny story with my son. He uses Siri a lot on his phone, and he's like, Siri, can you speak Hmong? And Siri could not speak Hmong. And then he goes, Siri, can you speak Asian? And I'm like, Max, Asian is not a language. So our struggles will definitely be different.
Yes.
That is so funny. Oh my god.
He's a little crazy. All right. So I think like for me, I'm really curious to because I think when we chatted with you, you said that you have never ran for any sort of pageant before. So what prompted you to run this or last year for this year's crown?
Honestly, okay, this is a funny story. I was scrolling through Facebook, right? And I saw this quote, this post, it's a quote. It says, if not now, then when?
Yeah.
If not you, then who? So I'm pretty sure all of us heard that quote before, but then I just saw it again and I was like, you know what? My trainer, she's very like she's been forcing me to go for like a year now, but I was telling her, oh, I don't think I'm ready because cứ chỉ cho bao hai lúa mong ý thì chọn thành con chúa nè thì cứ film go cứ lúc chỉ cho trong so maybe cứ chỉ bài bỏ, yeah. So I've been like hesitating, but then I saw that post and I'm like, I'm almost done with school and I have nothing to do for the time being, so should I go? And then I texted her and she was like, oh my god, are you serious? I'm like, yeah. And then yeah, that's how it started. But I have been very into the pageant. Cứ bảo thời you mê lá thì you lo tôi yến bỏ lại cho nên con chúa ta đi ạ. Thì you need you see like you want your calendar all the time, like every year I see a calendar of the new Miss Hmong. And I'm just like, wow, one day I want to have a calendar of myself and it'll be at everybody's house, I was just thinking like that. But then yeah, like it's like a dream come true, honestly. I just thought I would just go for fun, but I didn't expect to win because all of the girls that competed with me, we are all so talented. And like we just expect there, like goodbye go you only know go king everybody like didn't try go, like goodbye go you to I would say go you to bước cha na yo just goodbye day go what she's na.
Yeah.
But then yeah, and I got the title, so I
Yeah.
think that's very fun.
Yeah, the experience is definitely something that you I hear a lot of Hmong sisters who've taken a title home talk about, that it's something that you just have to experience. You can't really put it into words, right? Because you create this new sisterhood with all of these amazing, talented, beautiful women, and it's just something that you cannot speak of. You would just have to experience it yourself. So
yeah, definitely. Like I don't know. I was telling my trainer, tell her who I wasn't sure if it was me, but I was like, but yeah, it's so funny. I would tell my pageant sister, oh, là hai của giàu thì của tiên mua giàu là lúc trổ xưa because
Oh my gosh.
at that time like everything was just going like your head is just spinning and you don't know what's going on của cho nó thì nút chi là chị của chị đi tới gì đó là chị của giàu đó thì cũng mua giàu xí.
Yeah.
You were not prepared.
I've heard that there's been like a decline of you know, like young ladies going into the pageantry. So I'm glad that, you know, that you did enter, and that hopefully it will encourage more women to more young ladies to go into the pageantry, just because that's something that, you know, we've kind of always kind of seen in our New Year's and things like that. And so I think recognizing that that does give you a platform. It's not just all beauty. It's you know, an opportunity for you to, you know, be able to create a platform and do something that you're super passionate about.
Yeah, you know, I honestly think that if you are passionate and if you're willing to help our community, I think anybody could do it. You don't have to have the beauty, you don't have to have the voice. Goodbye say na quý hai của the trainer của the chỉ bảo hai lúc Miss Hmong voice của your bài đi jana, you know. But then like once you're up there, you just do you. Honestly, I thầu của nhỏ show lúc stage na của viên do chỉ tàu thì của đã trị liệu.
Because you're so nervous, right?
It's nervous. I was nervous. It was cold. Oh my god, yeah, it was so cold, and a lot of us suffered a lot, but it was a fun show. And like I said, we just let muscle. I don't know about my other pageant sisters, but I let my muscle memory do its thing. I don't remember what I was supposed to say up there. I don't remember if I'm supposed to walk to that corner, but okay, I'll just go with it. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Let's take a question from the audience. Yeah. So the question is from Stephen King. What are your thoughts about the male pageant? Is it no longer a thing?
Do you want me to answer?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I think honestly, when thầu của lót tôi cái bỏ là muốn trong na thì mua thành con joy but now it is still a thing. We have a Mr. Hmong in Wisconsin as well. I think we are trying, maybe like many people are trying to make it like a thing again. But honestly, I don't really know what happened there because but yeah, the male pageant, it's still a thing. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I think that it's important to recognize that, you know, like going into the pageantry is more than just like the beauty or the looks, right? It's an opportunity for you to like reach a lot of people with whatever platform that you are really passionate about. So, you know, I think that the efforts to continue to keep it alive really does require, you know, men and women, young ladies and young men in the community to step up and and to just go for it. Just like you know, the quote that you read, right, is like if not now, you know, when, if not you, then who. And so
yeah, now that got that somewhere, oh my god, like we to thinking like somewhere chapter đó. 我知道啦資料，that's my yeah，我知道要俾只個好冇到上路 station 睇下 you know，一啲一啲啦係要個律師後嘅個英我到是嘛。
Yeah, I think it's important in the US, you know, I think you do have to like do the things that you really care about, and you can't wait for people to invite you or say now is your time. You know, I really think that you see something, you just go for it. We are in the land of opportunities, unlike Thailand and Laos and overseas, and we have a lot of things here that, you know, we can really go for. And so I would encourage everyone to continue to pursue those things, and, you know, don't wait. Like time really waits for no one, so just go for it.
Yeah, agree.
All right.
Can you guys hear me okay? Am I frozen again?
Okay, now you're good.
You're good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But
oh, you can't hear us? You can't hear us at all?
Can you hear us?
It's like lagging.
Oh, I don't know. It's can you hear us?
I
Is
know, it might
can
be
you hear?
me. I'm not sure.
Can you hear
I
us?
do hear you guys, but I cannot see. I think you guys' screen are frozen.
Oh.
You're good on our end. I think
Okay, now you guys are good. Now you guys are good. All right.
Okay, we will just continue to try to. All right. So the next question we have is, what was your favorite round and why?
My favorite round will be our dance round. You know, there's a lot of people there. Oh, yeah, là vòng trước li achine là một sinh cho the other dancer đó. But I just thought that it's very fun to dance with all my pageant sisters up there, and that's one of my favorite round.
Love it. What was the most challenging part of being in the pageant for you?
I think preparation. Everything. Honestly, every pageant is different. You can't expect them to be the same, and each year, not different coordinator, different things. So for mine, I think the hardest is to prepare for my pageant. There were a lot of changes in the rounds, and which you have play by ear so everything Beijing learn Beijing coordinator law learn so I don't say that but then everyone is still learning, so I understand that it might be hard to get everything to be correct, get everything to be on schedule and everything, but I think it's a lot of like cái chỉ mua ít tin nên tổ cái chạy tay bài na cái tiểu cái all in all, you know, so con nó ní con nhua vì pageant Hmong pageant is a new thing for me. Thì lý của hai yêu chỉ cho hai lúc Hmong rong thế vậy yêu mua sao thì yêu chỉ bảo đó chị, you know, but yeah. I just very glad that we still have the pageant, and I like there were a lot of girls who reached out to me and they're like, oh my god, you inspired me, I want to run now, and I was like, oh great, you should totally go. But yeah, other than that, I really think that it's a very good pageant so far.
Got it. Let's grab a question from the audience. Kong Lore asks, what do you prefer?
Oh my god. Kong, he's so funny. Why flower kopong? I like kopia. I'm just kidding. Yeah, if only for kopong, I think I would go with pho, because kopong it's very creamy and I get like gu to China, so I like pho more. Yeah, pho the kopong.
Thanks for joining us with
Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yeah. What did you learn from your experience in the pageant? Is there like an overall like one thing that you took away, or a couple things that you took away from having experience in pageant?
Honestly, I learned a lot of things. Like your coordinator now, they are so patient with us, and they also teach us a lot of things. Brendan now, he teach us how to walk, how to pose. Oh my god, he is brilliant. Like I love him. And honestly, yeah, I learned a lot of tips from him, how to walk and how to talk and like how to do our turns and everything. So yeah, that's something that I take away. But then overall, I think just have fun and go with the flow. So that's something that I said that, oh yeah, like that's something I take away from it, you know, like I had a connection with all my sisters, I have connection with the pageant coordinators and everybody, you know, and honestly, like Hmong community, even though like you know, I just feel like, oh my god, like I'm in this, you know. So that is something that we're proud of and something that I would say I take away from the pageant.
Yeah, I love that. So obviously this is something that we got a lot of questions on when we posted your picture, but I think more than anything, before we dive into some of their questions, we just kind of want to ask you, what projects will you be focusing on as Miss Hmong USA?
Yeah, so one of my main project is actually hosting a conference for our elderly. I have reached out to Mayor Steve Lee about his organization. Ý là đi của hai ít xài tiền bữa chỉ tao lá, you know, so I need to reach out for other people or other organization to help me as well. So even as Miss Hmong, I don't have the power to actually do it myself. So I will be của your công ty đó Steve Lee là called organization which is called Asian and Thai. No, oh my god, that is my platform. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's yeah. So new organization now who are American Asian American Civil Liberties and Anti-Defamation. So kalau lu program no yo iya ba spread awareness for Pageant Hmong na. So this one is actually for the Asian people, but me I want to aim it for Hmong people with their iya li ko hai I cannot stop the whole Asian hate. But yeah, the kupa tao me iya li help lu Hmong community then I think that is good enough for me. Yeah, I'm still trying to aim for more, but for now I can only do what I can. So yeah, so that is what I'm trying to do for my project.
Yeah, I think that's great because of the language too, right? I think that there's a lot of Asian organizations that are doing a lot of things for like the Asian community as a whole, but I think that still for Hmong people, we still kind of don't have as much like translated materials and like translators and things like that. And so I'm really, really excited to hear that you're going to really be focusing on the anti-hate and especially our elderly community.
Yeah, like it's been a very big problem ever since the pandemic. But yeah, like go high up your monkey. You know, you have to look what I tell you, you just sound more clear like that. Oh, tụi nó sẽ chỉ tao cú đi nó, you know, bây giờ mới khởi động cho share na. And usually like cú yên bỏ tao thì you more yên chỉ chỉ nên danh đấy lo mà. But we just don't say it, which is why it keeps happening for us. So which is why I think this is something that I'm very passionate about. And you know, I just want everyone to be equal in this world, you know, especially for big young people now. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for bringing up, like, just the fact that, like, we do need to report these kind of things because, like, sometimes we might feel like "tsamu" or, like, we blame ourselves for getting bullied or, just whatever the situation is, but I think that if things like this goes unreported, then that statistic is not out there and people don't know, right? Or, like, they might feel like, "Oh, well, they just, said a couple of words." I think at the end of the day, like, we do need to be outspoken about that, right? Being quiet about an issue doesn't really bring it to light, doesn't expose it. And I think right now we really need to make sure that we expose things and report things so that authorities know too and understand that, we are being targeted.
Yeah, definitely.
So you
And
had
honestly,
mentioned.
I think right now. Oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead.
What did you say?
No. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, just yeah. Honestly, right now, I feel like people are more aware of what we're going through. Just the other day, there's like a police officer came to Lutala, Bank Fashion, and he was asking about like say là bất cả khi mình chỉ about biết học culture na, là thế li bảo là nó nói là approach bé là ác là chạy. So being fashion to owner like Chipo Halumeka. So I was translating for them. Go pass by accident. I was there to buy some products, but then yeah, so like I go buy translator like that. So I was helping, and he was telling me that oh yeah, like we like people there be cops now usually told they big approach each other they get scared of us. They think that we are here for bad intentions or we're here to arrest them or all of that. But honestly he was telling me that he wants to learn about our culture that way new approach bay nam oh only know like teaching chai only know like you're friendly, you know. So that just gives me hope. I was like oh yeah, like not all cops are bad, honestly. Like yeah, no, cops are bad and maybe like lying sa ba bait na, but sometimes like maybe like come off like wrong enough, but honestly it just gives me hope, like yeah, we could definitely strive as a community. Yeah.
Yeah, what I was going to ask earlier was you had mentioned that you're partnering up with an organization and wanting to do a conference. Is that something that is already kind of set? Do you have dates for the conference already, or is that still a work in progress?
It is still a work in progress because we I have a lot of projects going on, but that is one of the things that I that is one of my main goals as Miss Hmong USA. Um, so yeah, I we are still working right now. I am trying not just one conf, but I'm trying to aim every city. So hopefully that will come to light. But yeah, it's still in work. We are still working on that right now.
Okay. Every city, that's a lot of places to be and a lot of conferences to
In
host, girl.
California, okay? In
Oh,
California. In California. I'm so sorry. In California.
I was going to say, are you aiming towards the more populated cities throughout the United States? But I'm glad we clarified that it's only in California. So the
Yeah,
major
sorry.
cities in California.
Good day. Hello. Muna sige.
Okay. That's all right. We did have some people ask some questions regarding your platform, but I feel like you kind of already answered them, huh, Callie? So I don't know if we really need to ask. I feel like you've already mentioned, what you'll be doing, who you're partnering up with, the organization. So I feel like you've already answered a lot of those questions.
Agree.
Yeah, and right now one of my project I'm working on right now is a calendar. So I got yeah like của hai cứ sa mua nhớ là calendar yeah like cho Miss Hmong của bọn thâu lo đó. So
Yeah.
and I thought that with the COVID and everything, cho Miss Hmong wa tao lúc title the year before pandemic là chỉ tao wa đã chín tao nữa. So I want to bring them into my calendar as well.
Oh, that's nice of you. So, Callie, go ahead.
So we got the question about the calendar, and so Ben asked, so are you now on a Miss Hmong America calendar, and where would one obtain a copy for themselves, asking for a friend? So when do you expect that this calendar will come out, and how can people purchase this calendar?
It should be out by this month. We got all the pictures taken, but then some are still not good as well. So me, because I got digital go now. So we are still working on it, but it should be out by this month.
Awesome.
And to obtain a copy, it will be on my page. I will post updates.
Okay, and we will definitely share onto our page as well once you have them available for purchase. So yes, definitely. I think you probably have a lot of male and female friends that want to support and purchase a couple for themselves and their friends.
Awesome. That is great. Yes.
Is it my turn or? All right, so moving on from the pageant to beauty, because beauty is a part of the pageant. What are some beauty tips that you have learned being in the pageant?
Beauty tips like what makeup like
Anything. Yep.
Okay, honestly, queen yo ito ning kunin niya o jong go yo. You chỉ jong go you sa o jong na. So I've always been into beauty and makeup especially. It gives me confidence and it gives me. It's not that I'm trying to hide who I am, but it actually open up who I'm actually am. Sometimes you don't feel confident when you don't have makeup on, but I could just walk around without makeup, but then at the same time, like if I have makeup on, I'm a whole different person. So it's just like that. Yeah, I feel like a lot of girls will feel the same way as me, but honestly, makeup tips, eyebrows. Oh my god. Yeah, I have a funny story. I actually shaved my eyebrows, all of my whole eyebrows when I was in 6th grade. And because eyebrow. So I was like, oh, you know what? You know, when you cut your hair grow up like the line grow out healthier and nicer. So how about I just shave my whole eyebrows and they'll grow out nicer, you know? It didn't happen, but yeah, like honestly, yeah.
Yes, I
But
agree.
yeah, and I
The
think
eyebrows.
skin is very
I was gonna
sorry,
say
what
that
is
the
it?
eyebrows definitely frame your face. So I do agree with you. It's really important to have them.
Sorry,
Am I
cô chị
frozen?
Xiong có hay đã chiêu.
You're not
Oh,
frozen.
well,
I
maybe
heard you
you.
fine. Yeah.
Oh, I was saying that the eyebrows really frame the face, so we do have to make sure that we have them.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like eyebrows is a very important thing for your face, you know. So có dụ qua chúng nó vừa chào you có chỉ muốn eyebrow thì có tụ eyebrow nhìn chỉ frame có lúc face trong lá chè, you know, girl, that's all.
Yeah, agree. I absolutely agree. You were saying something about the skin, and then we cut off.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, the internet, which is not it for tonight. Windy now, that's why. But yeah, like skincare, I am very into skin as well. So if I would say anything, I think skin is a very like you know, people always ask me, oh, like how did you get your foundation so nice? I'll always go back to skincare. I was like, you have to take care of your skin, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, and with the pageant and everything like beauty, nah, like it kind of teaches me, oh yeah, you know, I have to watch what I eat, or else like I will grow pimples, or like this will happen, that will happen. So I really watch what I eat during the pageant, and I have to make sure that I don't grow any pimples the day of, you know, the day of competition. So yeah, I would say skin and eyebrows are very important.
What's some of your favorite skincare products?
You know why? I am like Gucci favorite all. Like I always want to try new things all the time. So I never stick to any product for too long. I always move along. So I don't have any product. I'm so sorry. Yeah. But right now, let's see. I don't have it with me. Gucci so I'm sorry.
You're muted, Olivia.
Am I frozen again?
No, Olivia's muted. Olivia, you're muted.
Oh.
Olivia, you're muted. Okay.
No, I'm not.
Now you're not.
Oh.
Now you're good. Maybe it was kind of frozen too. I don't know.
Maybe. I was gonna say, Nuki, I'm with you. Like, I don't have a specific like product that I use for my face. I just kind of rotate through. And some products it works for my face, and then some products don't. Like it dries out my skin, so I just stop using it.
I mean, I think I kind of stick to this products that work for me, just because I when I grew up, I had really sensitive skin, and so I usually try to stick to stuff unless it stops, or like I feel like it stops working, and then I'll switch. But we have a lot of men that get their eyebrows done, so that's really cool. And I think that there's been, you know, just an increase in men products, like men skincare products as well. And so I think that that's really cool to see, just that men, you know. But then you have guys that, you know, just use like a bar soap and they have like great skin. So I hate when that happens.
Definitely.
Right?
Oh my god, I'm so jealous of those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they use one bar soap for everything, hair, a face, everything. And then here we are with our 10 products that we're trying to like make sure we're using.
Yeah. And it could be genetics too. You know, sometimes they just have good skin. But I must say I'm one of those people where I don't do a lot of stuff with my face. And then when I do try, it's when it does get dry out. So I really just use like makeup remover, face wash, and that's about it, and lotion for my face. I know.
That's me too. I can't do the 10 steps Korean thingy, you know. Oh, too much products, but yeah.
Yeah. But you know, something that
you guys are blessed because I feel like I use a lot, like I do a lot of skincare.
Yeah, but I know.
Well, props to you. That's a lot of time. That's
Yeah.
I know, I feel like it's like a 45-minute, but I mean, I guess I do kind of like, I do it and then I listen to music and I dance a little bit and I put, so it's a whole issue, I guess.
Yeah. So there's some people that says they are the bar soap kind of person. Well, lucky for you.
Girl.
That's awesome. I love that, you have great skin just from that bar soap. All right, Callie, any other questions we want to pull from the audience?
I don't think we have any other ones. But definitely ask them. We still have time. And so please do ask any questions for our Hmong Miss USA.
So Kelly Vang did ask, how old is our Miss Hmong? How old are you, Nuki? They want to know. Is that something we're keeping secret?
Oh, definitely. I'm just kidding. No, we do have to introduce how old we are. So, oh my God, how about we make them guess?
Yo,
yes.
Yeah, let's try to play intro now. So you guys should guess.
Yes. All right. Please put your guess of how old you think our Hmong Miss USA is. I mean, you look like you're 18, to be honest.
It's her beautiful skin.
Yeah, it is her beautiful skin. And so
please, that's actually funny.
So we've got someone with 23, 20, 24, 20, 15. She can't even do the pat. Well, actually, I don't know how old the age limit is for the pageants anymore. But we've got some teens in there. So we've got 19, 15, 21.
Yeah,
21.
Is there a minimum to actually join or to be to run for Miss Pageant?
There is. You have to be 18. And then I think the age limit is 28.
So 18 to 28. So if you guess outside of that range, you are incorrect. So, although, I guess the thing is, you were born in Thailand, right? So you could have, did something with your age. I'm just.
Okay.
Apparently people were not listening, guys. Come on now. We expect better of you.
No, we've got some people that have it correct.
Yeah.
We've got Abe, Blau. We got 4 people. Not too bad.
Wow, good job, you guys.
Yeah. I mean, some of them are like way off.
Thanks for all the guesses. Thanks for playing along, guys.
I know.
Oh, I'm actually 22, everyone. I'm 22. I'm not underage. Okay. No, it's funny that they say I'm 15, but honestly, a lot of the people that I'm around with, they don't believe my age, that I'm actually 22. They thought I'm older. So it's surprising to hear that I look younger than my age.
What? Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, honestly, I think that a lot of 15-year-olds now, they do look a lot older. So,
I definitely feel like it's your maturity too, right? Like just being on our show and just hearing you talk, and I think it's just the poise and how you carry yourself. I think that is a really good thing to be able to present yourself that way. We have somebody asking, did you apply for the law vault?
Oh my God, I want to. So it's actually funny that you bring it up. My best friend, Kimberly, she's been telling me about your guys' show and in the Love Vault. And I was like, okay, should we apply? But I'm like, oh my God, I don't think I'll make it. So it's okay.
Sorry, Kinku. Alrighty, so we are coming up on the hour. So what words of wisdom do you want to share with our audience?
có hai tiết tiêu của chị hơi ít này rất là high wisdom now, or I, like, you know, honestly, like I'm not, yeah, I don't have a lot of wisdom. I mean, I'm not saying I don't, but I when I think about it, I'm just like, I just go with the flow, honestly. So I would say just go with the flow.
Love it.
I think that is great advice for people. I think sometimes we we plan too much, or we do certain things too much. It's always nice every now and then to just kind of like just go with the flow. Do whatever it is that, makes you happy. If you feel like going on a
That
trip, take
feels
it
right.
spontaneous.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Do things spontaneously. So that's great advice.
All right. And how can people connect with you? I think you mentioned that. Is there a page for Miss Hmong USA? Is that where like the primary communication about your projects are going to be, or is it your personal?
So I don't have control over the Miss Hmong page yet. I think they're supposed to send it to me, the email and stuff, but for now it will be on my personal page. So if anything, just go from there, because because I don't have the control over that page just yet. So until then, go ahead. If you want to contact me about anything, just go to my personal page, which is Hnub Ci Xiong.
Perfect.
You have to know how to spell Hmong too, okay? That way you could find me.
But it's spelled the way that it's shown on the screen right now, right? The
Yes.
HNUB and then CI and then Xiong. And so again, if you want to follow her and what she's doing, please go follow her personal page. Again, her first name and then Xiong as her last name. And she just said that she will be taking over the Miss Hmong USA page, but not yet. And so, of course, she talked about the calendar that she has that is going to be coming out soon. So please follow her page so that you can know when to purchase and where to purchase. Again, we'll link that into our page. And then also watch out for the anti-hate work that she's going to be doing, the conferences. As she has said, it really takes a community to come together. And so please do share and please do help support her efforts this year as she worked to really bring that to light.
Thank you, Kelly.
Absolutely. Anything else, Olivia?
Oh my God, is it just me or my friends?
No, I think Olivia's frozen.
Oh my God, this internet thing. I'm sorry.
No, we're good, Callie. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. All right. Well, thank you everyone for being with us tonight. Again, so glad to have you with us, Nikki, and for being the first Miss Hmong USA after COVID. With not having Fresno Hmong New Year for a couple of years, and so we are really excited to see our Hmong USA represent us, and for the platform that you're taking on and the work that you're going to be really focusing on. Really, really grateful to have such a beautiful woman representing us and representing the Hmong community. We're so proud of just what you've done and what you will be able to achieve in the future. Again, I think we have the lovegram and the last day is on Friday. So please do submit some lovegrams. We love to continue to read those throughout throughout February. So please do that. And then the love vaults, which we just quickly talked about, make sure that you apply and, get in the love vault and support that effort. It's going to be a lot of fun for us to be showing those this month. And thank you so much, everyone, for being with us tonight. Of course, here at All That Talk, we believe that conversations drive change and change starts with you. With that, we will see you all next week. Have a good night.
Have a good night, everyone. Thank you, Kelly and Olivia, for having me.
Absolutely.